GM fam, today is Pi Day. It is March 14th, one of the best holidays for people who like eating pie, as well as people who like math. And soon, which bucket would you say you fall in? Are you more of a pie eater or a pie the number enjoyer?
I enjoy the number a lot.
It's
Math guy.
yeah, it's just the great holiday. Tomorrow's the Ides of March. That one's not so fun. That one's like backstabbing each other. But today we just get to like hang out and enjoy pie. So super excited to have you guys back for your second llama party. We don't often let people come back for multiple llama parties. I think there's like a handful of guests that we've given the privilege to. But yeah, I've been following Gemach since we talked a lot, and been super impressed by everything you've got knocked out, especially given that like the market sentiment's so bearish. But yeah, I think the two of us might have the only projects that are like kind of doing well. Like Squid's doing awesome and Gmach's doing awesome.
Yeah, no, definitely. Just got to keep shipping. I know market sentiment is pretty bad right now, but we got some stuff that we're doing right now that's like helping with the UX experience and just want to show people there are people shipping products and making viable things in crypto still.
Very much so. Very much so. Like there actually is like users, and there's money, and like we'll get into all this because we got a lot to talk about. But we got some breaking news, which we'll go ahead and monitor while we're sitting here chatting, which is that the Leviathan auctions that we've launched earlier this month, we've had a few successful ones, are ongoing now, and we actually got 3 interesting ones expiring today. So we're going to watch all the action as it happens because we're down in the last 5 minutes. You're familiar with the llama auctions, so you know that like when the bidding gets in the last 5 minutes, if you make a bid, it gets extended. So like we'll keep tuning in and out, but this one's a really cool one. Big friend of ours, Wajahat Mughal. He does like some of the best educational content. Used to be a doctor, so like he's like super smart and has like a brain for like explaining, in his case, probably like complex cancer diagnoses to people. But he's shifted to more fun things, which is like explaining DeFi. He does a fantastic job, and he's willing to do a video of either like joining him for a live stream, or of people just like suggesting a topic, and he'll do a video on the topic. So this auction is going to expire in 4 minutes. The bidding's hot. It's up to 15,000 squid, and there's 4 minutes left. So we'll just keep this on the background while we chat and see if we can see any action as it rolls in. Let's change this. There we go. Good stuff. So that plug aside, as well as the plug for the QR code in the upper left-hand corner, our sponsors are FFX Protocol. Technically, the sponsorship ended a few weeks ago. We just like them so much, we're continuing to shout them out. But if you'd like to take over the QR code, that's also up for auction, expiring in about half an hour. So a lot of fun stuff going on. All right, Asun, let's get back to you. Tell us what's up with Gemach since we last chatted.
Oh, okay. Well, last time we had like the data product. It was an agent suite. We still have it, but it was more generalized for people who wanted to like do workflows, and it was kind of tedious. We've compacted the product, just a Gemach AI on-chain agent, and we developed a way for you to communicate with natural language and have an agent do all of your blockchain tasks. So currently, you can swap, you can bridge, you can go on Curve, get leverage. There's a platform called Strike that offers options, puts and calls. You can do all that with natural language instead of having to, go to MetaMask and clickety click. Can you hear you?
That sounds super cool because like I'm not smart enough to understand options and all that fancy stuff. And like whenever it comes to that, like I ask AI anyway. So like it makes sense to like bundle the process right there. But that being said, like is the AI good enough to actually like be able to run these complex financial transactions? Because whenever I play with like even Claude, I think is like best of the breed, it messes up a lot, it hallucinates a lot. Like it's not the point where I trust it with my money.
Well, right now with the on-chain agent, we're using reasoning models, so it has a high level of accuracy. But we also have safety constraints. So you can actually see, and I'll demonstrate exactly what it's going to do. And then you can say, okay, let's execute this. Now, there's modes where you can let it kind of fly, but you'll always see what it's going to do. To be honest, I'll show it, but you actually get more output of the transactions than you would through most like systems. Like
Oh, very nice.
if you like using Phantom, you probably won't get that much of a detailed interaction to know what the transaction is going to do.
Excellent. If you'd like to share your screen and we could walk through it, I think that'd be really fun. Because I'd be interested in seeing it. So it sounds to me it's a bit like DeepSeek, where it kind of like DeepSeek has that like deep reasoning where you can see all the like random like thought process, and it's kind of a hoot to watch because it's all like, well, actually maybe this, actually maybe this, well, actually maybe this. Here we go. Let's get that a little bigger.
Hold on, let me actually sign out. Show the whole process. Just for the bigger disconnect. Okay, so when you come to the site, it says connect wallet. You actually don't need a wallet. You just need email address. That automatically generates a wallet for you that gives you access. You can see right here. That's right there with that. Got Ethereum.
That's so cool. We're talking about that behind this before we got on the show. Like, I mean, like, that's the process that's going to get normies in, right?
Yes, that's one of the things that outside of just the AI and the stuff that we have, I believe we came up with a very unique and slick onboarding process that's not like intimidating to normies. Just like this is like what people are used to. Like I got that account. Okay. They don't even really like even know they're like, oh, okay, it's a blockchain. Now you can just go right here, buy whatever you need, and get going. Don't need any of that stuff. So just give a quick purview. So when you log in, this is the wallet that your agent has. You can see all of your different chains, Arbitron, Base, Nibiru. These guys, they're coming out right now. They're actually in a beta. They'll be doing their full launch, I believe, at the end of this month. They have a lot of interesting stuff going on. See Avalanche, that's an oldie but a goodie. Sonic, we're there too. Fractal. And what's very interesting too, we have protocols. So you can go to Curve and Strike, and this is where you'll see your positions. I'll show a little bit more about that as I go a little deeper in. So let me close some of this stuff so it looks a little bit more organized.
That is cool. So the chains just show up as folders, and other than that, like it's seamlessly cross-chain.
Yes, seamlessly cross-chain. You're there. You're there.
Wow.
So I'll just give an example right here. I'll say, what is my wallet balance across? What is my wallet balance across chains? Okay, what is my balance?
It should be 0 because you just created this.
Oh no, this is actually one I've already used. So
okay,
you're actually going to see, I just logged in with a wallet that I already had. So an email address I already had. That way, when I show stuff, I would already have money. So we can play. Now you can see right here, it's going to
give us
a little breakdown. So now you can see.
Touch bigger here.
Gemach, everything that was like visible here, it's visible there. So
very nice.
So let me see, what do we have? AVAX. I got a little AVAX. Okay, so I remember I told you, so when you like do a blockchain thing, it'll that's not that much. Let me see. It doesn't matter. It'll let you see a lot about like what it's going to do. So you have like, okay, what is this AI doing? So let's say swap point. Ooh, I'm broke over there. Swap point. You know what? I can do.
Can we do the? Let's look at the Curve example, because people always talk to me about how Curve is so complicated, and I'm like, it's not that complicated. So could we do something like take taking maybe that $15 in USDC or whatever, and like would it recommend a curve pool, for example?
Okay, I'll give. Let's go into that just so we can just show that off. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Where would be? Let's go to Arbitron. Do I have money on Arb? Let me do this just so I can get a little bit more money over there. Swap 0.18x for USDC. Then I just want to get a little bit more. We can use curve pools on Arbitron because they're pretty
That's
cheap
cool.
and cheap transactions. Okay, so you see that right there?
Wow.
So remember I told you it gives you a little bit more info. So you got a transaction summary. If you don't want to trust it, you're going to see right here. It's everything. You got the contract call, the value, USDC, in and out. So it's no funny business. Save sequence, execute,
And then of course you can double check it in your wallet.
and you'll see everything gets changed and swapped over here. And then we'll do, after that's done, I'm going to want to bridge. Let me see how much cash we got. I'll bridge some more USDC over there. Okay, as you see, the transaction was done. It'll update on this side in a second. Just a little bit. It might be like a little bit of a lag because it's doing all the calls, but you'll see that. And then we'll do bridge. How much USDC do I have? I'll do bridge 6 USDC to Arbitron. Right.
So how's it figuring out underneath the hood what's going on here? Like how does it know like which router to use, which bridge?
Oh, well, interesting. We have an integration with LeFi and Synapses, and then it calculates the cheapest route and most efficient for you.
Oh, cool.
So right here. So like bridge 6 USDC to ARB. Tron, get smart for me. And we can do.
How's it know which USDC? Is it the contextual? Like, because we were just on AVAX, it knows we're on. Oh no, it's going from Ethereum to Arbitrum here.
Yep, going to Ethereum Arbitrum is going to give me the cheapest one, so I can always get the best one for you. Because I need a little bit more funds to do what I need to do at do on Arbitron. I don't know if that is enough. I'm probably gonna have to swap for some ETH or some Wrap BTC because I know when you do the leverage on there, you have to have that asset also.
Yeah.
That's some funds. And if you want to check that, see source chain, Ethereum, Arbitron, then we're in there.
So if I come into this and I know nothing about crypto and I'm just like, maybe I don't have like gas in my wallet to do this transaction, is it going to like explain it to me in English? Like, in order to do this, first you need to get some Ethereum. Like, here's how you can buy it.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So the transaction has been completed successfully, and that's from mainnet to ARB. Let's see how quick that is. Let's go.
Probably about 10 minutes, maybe.
10 minutes. I don't know. No, there you go, right there. It's there.
Oh,
see?
Wow. That's fast.
Couple seconds. Couple seconds. So we're going.
The cross-chain future is here, isn't it?
Yeah. Just it was just interesting. When I was playing with some of this stuff, I think the new UX, the new way is because it's fast, it's quick, and it's kind of abstract. I'm actually very amazed at where we're going. Now let's do something like as people always want to ask. Let's see what the available markets on Arbitron are. Copy, paste, type in. Oh, wait, no, I don't want strike. I want curve. Okay, what are the lending markets on Arbitron on curve? Let's see what we got. See what we got. Yeah, we're also we're keeping a little bit of the knowledge base in there, but I think we're going to start allowing people to kind of see everything with the thinking, because I think that'll help people get to a better understanding. Okay, the raw asterisks. Let's go. So what do we have here? We have curve, WAP BTC, GM. What would be? Oh, right there, curve RB right there. So I got some ARB. Let's do.
Can it access the leverage features, or could it, like, for example, explain soft liquidations in human English to people? Like, what's the
Yeah.
how do you,
Okay. Can you explain the liquidations on curve lending? Yeah, right there.
Nice, makes sense. Collateralization required. Market conditions change. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I feel like it. I feel like it's not quite like capturing the liquidation protection.
Piece.
Yeah, but no one understands that, so it's fine.
Like no. Okay.
That's cool. And like, does it know about the leverage? Like, if you said, like, if you just, like, I don't know anything, I just know I think Arbitrum's going to go up 10x. I'd like to leverage along using this market. How to, will it be able to recommend a strategy?
Let's see.
I'm super stress testing this because I know that, like, I know you're miles ahead of Grok, miles ahead of Claude, miles ahead of OpenAI here.
Oh my gosh. No, I want to leverage our 5x. Look. Let's see what we get.
Someone, Justin's here. Let's get Justin in.
We're on mute.
Hey, Justin, how's it going?
Good, and you?
Good. Soon's just showing off the Gemach AI. It's really good.
Look, I'm coming here to watch too because we're shipping so much. I can't see. I don't know what he's shipping. He don't know what I'm shipping. My 4-year-old daughter shipped the book. She shipped the book last night. My 4-year-old daughter shipped the book last night. He don't even know it. Anyway, good to see everybody. I'm done.
All right, you guys.
So this is really slick. I was just saying that, like, if you look at, like, Claude, DeepSeek, OpenAI, like all the Grok, all the leading edge AIs, they're so bad at crypto. They're so bad at DeFi. Like, I try and use it, and I can't use it for anything mission critical. And as soon as you're, like, sending money across chains, which I can't even do, and I'm consider myself like an intermediate DeFi user.
Yeah, like Nibiru is nuts. Like as soon as said Nibiru was fast, I was like, I'll be a judge of that. Yeah, he was right. He was right.
Oh yeah. No, it's fast. It's pretty fast. It's pretty fast.
He ain't lying.
Okay, so I can do curve. Okay, let's do swap. 15 USD. Swap. Let's see, 5 USDC.
And then while Soon's doing that, please go follow us and subscribe on Rumble, because all of our content is moving off of YouTube and moving off of LinkedIn and going on Rumble fully.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Rumble's
What's
amazing.
the rationale there?
So if you go look on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, you're screaming to get attention, right?
Hmm.
We have DeFi, we have whatever they want to call it, DeFi AI, whatever they want to call it. It does not exist without Gamma. I have never came on a podcast and started talking junk. But if you look at the products, nobody you have to pull 5 different products to have one Gamach. We have Curve, we have Nibiru. We're talking to Aether. That's a leak, right? Gamach
Hmm.
Data 1, Gamach Data 2. We have an agent that's trained on 8 of the top 10 university libraries. Like no, they can't. That's that. I'm not gonna say never. That's hard to replicate. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. I'm trying, and Assume's probably mad now because I'm talking too much junk. That's the way he is. I'm lucky he ain't texted me so far. I'm lucky he's working.
Oh wait, nah. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's because I got this thing so big.
Yeah. Also check out Gamach Kids too. We got a kids channel for Gamach.
Mock kids.
Gamach Kid. We got a kids education channel for Gamach, telling you about AI for kids and everything. Let's go.
Oh, that's
On
cool.
Rumble.
So is it like on Rumble? So it's just like videos, I guess targeted towards kids, showing
Yes.
off the
So
AI.
yeah. So my daughter is 4, and she's big on Roblox. I don't know Roblox. I'm actually recording her teaching me Roblox, so I know Roblox. So me and her can use AI to create games in Roblox. That's why we're doing that.
So
Oh wow.
Yeah. My daughter can code. I just said her name, but anyway, it doesn't matter. She already has a book out, so her name's out there. Yeah, she can code. She's 4.
She can code and she's writing books and she's 4 years old.
You want to know the crazy part? She has not stepped foot in a daycare or a school.
Well, that might be one of the reasons she's learned so much.
oh my god.
Facts, big facts, big facts.
So Leaf, I didn't have it. That's crazy.
Interesting.
Right.
So it's it's a little bit complex and in the weeds. So I can definitely see it being tougher to handle.
Okay.
This on-chain AI it's been a pain in the butt for all of us. All of us, not
Oh,
both of
yeah.
us. All of us. It's been a pain.
No, I should have had the assets needed for leverage on hand. That's all. That's
Oh yeah.
that part.
So it's kind of what I found is like if you look at the smart contract calls to like create a loan, it's pretty easy. If you're doing the smart contract calls to create a loan with leverage, it gets a little bit more complex because you have to do some routing as to how it's going to lever up. On some of the L2s, like the UI integrates with Odos or like other routers to like figure out the routing.
Let me see.
So I'm curious, like you've got good on-chain AI. Have you thought about using it to attack like MEV? Because there's so much money to be made if you can do a better MEV solver.
Yes, we actually where I see this thing going with this product, just seeing the capabilities, it's like a Bloomberg like on steroids. So you'll just be able to lock in, sit down, and whatever part of the blockchain that you want to attack, you got your little AI assistant to help you out. You're like, okay, let's scan through right now and shift through the network and see is there any opportunities possible, and then you zero in down with the AI assisting you. That way, you just had to say AI. Everybody has the same thing, but if you have you and your AI and you're looking for your angle and you drill down, then it helps with the execution and setting up the process of what you need to get your value extraction.
Interesting. Good stuff.
Let's see.
Going back to your previous statement, now, do you know people at Odos?
Yeah, I bumped into him at ECC a couple of years ago. And it's been a long time, so I'm sure in this world maybe some of them moved on, but maybe they're still there. Maybe you can put in touch.
I don't want anything. They just got a great product. That's all I was. That's why I was asking. I love Odos. It's good.
Yeah, they do great.
Yeah, it's good.
They do a great job. They show up on like a lot of chains that aren't well supported.
Yeah, me and Assume
And they're
were testing something, and Odos kept popping up, kept popping up, kept. I was like, Assume, what's this Odo stuff?
No,
He's like, man,
Otis.
he's like, that Odos
Otis.
is slapping.
No, Otis does a lot. I just from if you look at like just the curve pools or Arbitron, like almost everything you see is like, man, Odos. They're like their solver is solving. I know that.
It is. So some of the routes that I see from it is crazy. So like, I was mentioning Fractal earlier where the auctions are happening. And yeah, we have our liquidity in a curve pool, and it's actually been like amazing in terms of what we've been able to leverage in terms of the curve pool with Llama Land there. But Fractal, like certain tokens just don't have a lot of liquidity. And if you want to just trade, like, for example, like Naked Weth, it's very difficult to find a routing. But the stuff that they're able to come up with when they go like between the various like protocols that have like a few Gwei or few Wei lying around here and there, like weave it all together and to do multi-token swaps. Like it's some smart stuff. So I feel like, yeah, Odos, Cow Swap, and DeFi Llama Swap are kind of my go-tos when I'm looking to like make transactions.
No, definitely.
Also for your auction, please ping us whenever you're doing things like that. Please post it on social media because we're going to support. We just don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to tell you. I wanted to text you that, but I see you, so
see right there.
you know we're gonna be supporting you, dude. You know we're right to die with you, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? So
well, here's your warning.
All right,
we
enough.
got 2 more auctions closing in 15 minutes. So we got the Waj Pass has been settled.
Perfect.
It looks like it was this was a bargain. This was 15,000 squid to get Wajahat to make a video. And it looks like I haven't confirmed this yet because I can't decipher the numbers very easily. But I think this is Deo Brands of Yield Nest. So I think Wajahat's going to be doing either an interview or a video about Yield Nest very soon, which is cool because I'm a big fan of Yield Nest.
Oh, yeah.
We got 2 more though. They're closing in 10 minutes, and this one's a bargain. $36 to get the QR code right here in the upper left-hand corner. Right now, it's pointing at Protocol FX, but this could be anything. So I'm thinking about buying it. It's so cheap, and just doing a Rickroll. And then we also have the Squid Pass, which is going to get the Telegram and X pin post for a week.
Leviathan News XYZ.
Let me drop it in the
yes, please.
Leviathan News XYZ. I'll drop it in the private chat.
And I think
there's also a Telegram channel. I'll send you guys both the invite to because it has like notifications of all the new auctions as they come in and everything.
That's what I need. I just need a Telegram.
Fun place to hang out.
Yeah.
No, it's really nice too. And I think you also like how it came up with the data. So I put the amount. So we got wrap BTC. You can see your expected collateral exposure. Loan health indicates how safe the initial position is right there, pending. You can just say that.
Well, wow, this is great. Let me zoom in just a bit more.
Yeah, I had to make it so I could actually see it. It was so small when I was just making it for other people. But yeah.
This is amazing. Whew.
You see where you go in here and it breaks down. You got to get all the stuff though. Once you get all the stuff.
I mean, it's a complex call.
Oh, wait.
Like I was saying.
Oh, wait, my collateral. Positive collateral borrow curve. Oh, wait, well, how much is the collateral? 0, 0, 0. That's the right one right there. Insufficient balance.
This website's amazing. This is great. I like this.
Oh no, it looks really, really good.
I'm talking about Leviathan News. I already seen yours.
No. I'm talking about Leviathan.
Really
when I just saw it, it was like incredible. I was like, oh my goodness, I've never seen anything. No, because it looks like if you remember the auction that they had with the llamas. It's like right there, but then it's like different product. I was like, this is like really, really nice.
I like this.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'll run you through the contracts offline. We basically started from the llamas contracts, but we said, let's build this in a flexible way so we can accommodate any auctions. So right now it's the same as the llama auctions, but we're going to add in like some Dutch auctions. We're going to do a bounty board because it seems like it's getting some good traction. We just like to have like all sorts of stuff. We should get the auction going on behalf of Gemach.
We should. But you forgot the most important thing, my friend. The BAM on Fractal. Your little BAM pool on fractal is the most important thing, my friend. I seen it.
We're talking about that
I
actually.
seen it.
We're talking about getting one launched with maybe like Frax USD. If for no other reason than if we have the BAM pool there, with but pairing Squid with a dollar coin, and right now our Curve pool is paired with ETH. Then anytime the price of ETH fluctuates, there's going to be some solvers that are running the trades through that pool, so it's going to be good fees for LPs.
Yeah, I've been looking at that BAM. I need to reach out to you offline because I'm having trouble with putting Gemach up there. Yeah, I got to work with you on that because I tried a few times and I was having trouble.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I wasn't going in it too hard, but I mean, I spent 20 minutes on it. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to talk to Lafayette and talk to the Squid team. They already got it up here. Why am I wasting my time?
No, I hear you.
Like, help me, please.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so just for the people who are listening and not watching, Asun's typing in purchase 0.5 ARB call options on the ARB USDC market with an expiry of 1 hour at a price of 35.6 cents. This is amazing. So it's thinking, and it's thinking. I wouldn't be able to solve this. What do you think it's going to come up with here?
It should come up with a transaction to open up that position.
But I mean, in terms of like what markets it going to go through, okay, chain ID 4261 with a target strike price, expiration in 1 hour. Please confirm. Yeah.
Yes, my friend.
Yeah, let's YOLO into this. I'm willing to spot you 35 cents if it goes bad.
Oh my god! But this option might go to the moon.
It might, yeah.
The options, on-chain options, are actually like really spicy. Like I can see that like going.
I noticed strike on the lower left-hand corner, and I'm assuming it's going through strike, right?
Yes.
Strike always surprises me. I feel like they should be like a multi-trillion-dollar company at this point, and it's sort of just a sign to me of how much room DeFi's got to run.
They should.
Oh yeah, they should.
I agree.
They should, but it's like people don't really know, and I don't think people like really leverage what they have. 5 minutes pending. Also, when you do have your issues, you can go right here with the history, check everything that was done. So you keep full transaction log history.
So that's more important than anything, because one of the problems with the fragmentation of L2s is I'll make like 1 million transactions on 1 million chains and then I'll forget about it. And then like 6 months later, I'll be like, oh, I have a little dust in this bridge here I forgot to collect or whatever. Okay, it says it's ready. Please wait a moment while I submit the transaction. And I'm guessing we're not seeing your Rabby wallet pop up on screen to sign it, but it would show Rabby your MetaMask or something preview.
Oh yeah, no, we're not coming.
Are you having trouble with Rabby? Like the last 2 or 3 months?
No, Rabby's been solid for me. Have you been having trouble?
I've been having trouble. I had to revert to trash MetaMask.
For real?
Oh, really?
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's weird. It's very weird. I don't know if it's because I'm AI and I'm bogging it down, and because of my data. I mean, I got a MacBook. I got the strongest MacBook it's told me to get. So it's like I'm still trying to figure it out. Like Rabby, I used to love Rabby. Now I can't. Now it's unusable for some reason.
Well, I'm sure MetaMask support would be happy to help out.
I know they would. I know they would.
They would.
Trash.
I almost got by one of them. I typed something about MetaMask issue I was having, and that it's like early on in DeFi, and I got a reply from MetaMask support, and I get to like a Google form, and I start filling it out, and it's asking for my seed phrase. I'm like, wait a second here, and go back and oh, okay.
Let me see something. We're having a little issue.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. These Jack boys is getting good. Like they have whole organizations. They got Jack boy and girl organizations now. You got this cycle's gonna get ugly. So yeah, we gotta be careful. We gotta educate people on crypto and how to keep their stuff safe because these people are good. You know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And they're pretty sophisticated.
Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff that they're doing with like targeting people with like job interviews, like they set up like entire fake Slack organizations to invite you to be like, oh yeah, this looks like the real circle. You know, there's a Slack here with a lot of activity, and it's all like North Korean hackers or something. It's pretty wild. So I'm curious, is this something that you're teaching in the Gemach Kids channel? Are you teaching like basics of blockchain safety? What's the basics like options trading? Like what kind of kids programming?
So in Gemach Kid, I mean, we're going to start. I mean, Gemach's built on recursivity. So we're always continuously improving. Always. We're never done. We're not going to be done until I'm dead.
I know
right?
that. I know
So,
that. You guys move and ship so fast.
Oh, yes, we do. But anyway, stop the point. I want to start off with blockchain. The biggest thing is financial literacy. If we start with financial literacy, we're going to hit everything going down. If we start up here, we're going to hit everything going down. Right? And the thing is, on Gemach, I'm going to have grown people listening to Gemach Kids. Grown people. Sydney's been playing Illuvium. Sydney's been playing Illuvium for a year. A year.
It's because they don't teach this stuff in schools, right? Like they don't teach financial literacy. So if you like, 1,000%. Unless you studied econ at some point or like taught this yourself, like even adults don't know this stuff.
We're bringing that, and you know what else we're bringing? We're bringing in religion.
Oh, interesting.
Religion needs to be back in school. That's what we're doing. Ain't nobody doing it. We're gonna do it. Very simple.
Yeah. I last week I had a DeFi Dojo on for Llama Party. We didn't get to talk about the kind of because he's a super Christian maximalist, and he didn't. We didn't get a chance to talk about it because he had to jump at the end of the hour. But I feel like that's a topic that you can talk about for hours, days.
All right. Here's one thing. If as soon as ready, he can. But here's one thing I've been talking to a lot of religious people, Baptists, Muslims, Catholics. It don't matter. I said, okay. You know what all the other religions say, right? Everybody worship, even what's the atheists, even atheists. I said everybody worships one God. I said it's one seminal book. It's like this is the student's turn. It's a game of telephone. You had people from all around the world writing the same book from the same seminal word. You're gonna get different interpretations of it. To me, again, I could be wrong. I could get discounted. I could get canceled, right? If everybody worships one God, it's all interpretation. We're fighting over the same We're fighting over the same person, over the same God or gods, plural. See, and that's the one thing. You have God. You have a God. These are my thoughts. It's not in the Bible. You have a God. The God had to have somebody working for him. Whether you call it angels, whether you call it the fallen, whether you call it other gods. There's multiple. There's one all-knowing, all-powerful God, right? And everybody's worship. Even atheists are worshiping the God. They're worshiping the devil, right? I don't know how atheism works, but correct me if I'm wrong. You know? What'd you say?
So you want to know something pretty wild? This is so I was a double major back in college, so I got religion and physics both my double major. And you might think like, oh, how those two fit together, and they don't.
That equals cosmology.
Well, it's I tried to write one paper for my religion class that brought in like physics, and they gave me like a C- on it because they're like, I don't understand these equations, right? Like, but that being said, like, so like I know a little bit about this. It's been a long time. But one of the fascinating things about like atheism, you mentioned that like they worship the devil, which I imagine there's some atheists that are listening to this, and maybe get some spicy comments going.
Again, I could be wrong.
Atheism is actually surprisingly complex. So they've done polls, and the definition of atheism is like you don't believe in God, right? They've done polls, and about 20% of atheists say that they believe in God, and like this caused like this kind of crisis for the people who are like hardcore like atheists. But it turns out like there's a wide variety of atheists. Like there's a lot of people who know what atheism means. They like know the like definition and everything. And you ask them, do you believe in God? And they're like, oh yeah, I believe in God. It's just that the way that the current like language or system is used to describe the concept, it doesn't appeal to them. So like they don't believe in God as it's like presented, but there could be some permutation where like you hear the refrain like I'm not religious but I'm spiritual, right? Like there might be people who like believe in something, it's just they haven't like properly encapsulated what that is. So because
Hey, I learned
yeah,
something
they
today. I
basically there's
learned
like
something today too. I didn't know there was multiple interpretations of atheism. I did.
right.
Do they even worship the devil? Like, or they just don't believe in God? Like, what is it? Like, what's the definition? The TLDR.
So there's okay, so there's multiple different definitions. Right? There's like strong atheism, there's weak atheism. Strong atheism is like I don't believe in like God, period. There's no such thing as it. There's weaker atheism, there's like just all sorts of different varieties, but it's in general some sort of rejection of like this concept, which you're describing as being fairly universal across all the other religions, is God. So it's a fascinating tale. I'm actually curious to see once you get your 2x leverage on WPTC here on Curve on Arbitrum. Let's see if you can ask your Gemach AI what it thinks about
Oh
God.
God. Oh my.
Is
Oh
it
Lord.
programmed for that, or is it just gonna like be like, nah, we're not touching that?
No, it's hey GPT is pretty responsive. I'll leave it at that.
It's good when you take the like guardrails off, right? Like when
Oh
you
boy.
actually like ask it to talk.
I've gotten to the point where I don't want to know the answer. I take my butt to sleep. It's crazy.
So that's like one of the softer forms of atheism, and there's agnosticism, which is like I don't know, I can't know. Like it's really a complex tapestry.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm like
but I
in a
think
rabbit hole about
Well,
spirituality and
let's see,
religion and things
I'll
like
let
that.
you
Yeah.
know.
Especially as bad as these markets are right now, boy. I need some Jesus right now, boy.
What
Jesus,
do
fix it.
you think about God? I just want to see.
well, careful. Jesus cast the money lenders out of the temple, though, right? So
Hey,
he's not going
hey,
to be okay with
you
Gemach.
casting me out now. I'm cast. I'm cast.
Oh yes, I'm here to help you with DeFi and blockchain related tasks. If you have any questions
Yeah,
about,
you like leave me alone with that, homeboy.
yeah, it's that. It's not that. It's not that loose. When it comes- oh.
That's good though, because you're not going to make any money if people are just asking questions about like spirituality.
Yeah, it's gonna cost us. It's gonna
Well,
cost us money. Take that over to GPT. Take that over to Altman's machine. Not ours.
Yes.
well, those aren't going to talk much about it, but I mean, you kind of invoked it like in a funny way, but like you do have to like acknowledge that like humans have a profound need to believe in something, and if you take away like religion, then people are going to cast their belief towards something, and some people like
Politics.
believe in crypto, some
Politics.
people believe in politics, some people believe in like all sorts of different things, but there's like anyone, even an atheist or a devil worshiper, would agree that like there is need for people to believe in something, and there's probably a very strong argument that society is better in some ways when people have their like need to believe redirected to something like productive.
I don't mind what they do, as long as they're not like a Jehovah's. Again, I have nothing against Jehovah's Witnesses, but y'all need to stop knocking on my door at 7 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday morning. I tell you that much. As long as the atheists are not like that, I'm cool with them. I'll talk to them. I want to learn. I can't learn that from a Jehovah's Witness. They won't stop trying to force the book down my throat.
Oh my gosh.
Boy, I'm gonna get so many
Now,
comments
now
about
you see
this
he's on my
episode, and I'm
blacklist.
so happy.
Wow, man. Yeah. This is. Yeah.
I'm so happy. We're gonna get so much angry messages about this. That's what we're
Oh,
here
I'm
for.
sorry.
That's
My
what we're here
bad.
for.
Again, these are
No, that's
my
great.
thoughts, my interpretation. This has nothing to do with Curve Cap, nothing to do with Leviathan News. This is Justin Ghost. So come at me.
No. Make it happen because like we were just talking with someone like if there's no news like or Twitter rather rewards like engagement bait, right? Like people a friend of the show is basically just like I started beefing with people on Twitter and my like engagement went up like 10x. So it's like the algorithms are hardwired for controversy. So let's bring the controversy. All right, let's see. We got the assume. Let's give us a check in here. Borrow one Curve USD. You're using 0.0001208 1208 for WBTC as collateral, and we're on the Curve USD WBTC market with a leverage of 4x.
Yes. Yeah. Wait. We was thinking right now. I'm looking through it. And we're thinking.
And it looks like it got it.
Okay.
It's queued up the transaction for you.
Let's save sequence. Let's go. Yeah, I was actually looking through the logs. It's actually very interesting to watch the thing think.
Very much so. Very much so.
Because
And starting transactions looks like it's going to go through. So now we definitely have to get some prayer in.
talk to the demo gods.
Yo, I'm coming. I'm
Well,
coming
you
on
know
this
as well
every
as-
Friday now. This is crazy. I love this.
This is a hoot. Well, you know, one way that you could do it is one of the things we auctioned up a couple weeks ago was we auctioned up pass to appear in a Llama Party, and it went pretty well. So I think I'm going to do it every month, where like just leave
Do
one
that,
slot
do that.
open for the highest bidder.
Do that.
So it's going to happen next week, and it surprised me. It's going to be a really, really good broadcast. And you guys are welcome to stop by. Like, we have an open invite, open policy here. But I was like super impressed because I wasn't sure what was going to happen when I'm just like, let's just open the floodgates and see who comes in. But it turns out like it's going to be a really good one. So just this teaser, stay tuned.
I can't
speaking of
show
the
up 'cause
auctions-
I talk too much. I can't come on here. I talk too much.
It makes it even better. Like, I really want to get one of these like Llama parties to go for like 5 hours, where it's just like people
Hey,
hanging
bro.
out, talking. Like,
Don't threaten me with a good time,
coming in and out.
homeboy.
Yeah, bring some popcorn, bring some drinks. Relax for a while. Some good news here. We have the auctions have all settled. So we have the QR code. As soon as OX6C46 pops into the Telegram channel, which you can find right here, and tells us what link they'd like to have, we'll go ahead and replace this QR code. So thank you very much, Protocol FX. You've done amazing work, and we really appreciate having you as a sponsor. But next week, it's going to be OX6C46's choice. And a bargain, by the way, at 1,500 squid. I'm of the belief that one squid equals one squid, and you shouldn't be selling squid. But I understand if you got to do it, because like that's too good of a deal to pass up. And then for 7,000 squid, OX1B34 is going to get the squid pass. So again, pop in the Telegram chat, and we'll go ahead and shout it out in stream if you are listening. We'll just go ahead and start plugging you already. So exciting stuff. Auctions are going to be down for a couple of days as we swap this out with a new contract based on some features. But it should be up again this weekend, and we'll get some new auctions. Hopefully something related to Gemach. Hopefully something related to future Llama Party. We have a forum, by the way. So if you have ideas, pop in the Telegram chat and give us your ideas, because we want to list as much cool stuff as we can.
Yeah.
Let's get back to your AI here.
Oh yeah, as you can see, I put the one. We put the. I wish I could have just had 0.11 wrap BTC just to make it simple, but BTC is very, very high right now. So yeah, it's down and it's still high. I don't care what anybody says.
I know, right? Like, it's up to me. I got into BTC at $250. So anything above $250, I'm like, there's no right to be this high.
Whoa! You just gonna skirt by that? Over here, little modest flex. Get out of here. You don't piss me off.
I mean,
you don't make me mad.
You ask me if I believe in religion. I got a guardian angel. If I
That's it.
now, unfortunately,
Your God is good.
Well, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Because I got too prideful. I put it in Bancor, and it's that hasn't gone so well for me.
Hey, but I know you slapping on Curve though. Them juicy Curve awards. I bet that. No comment.
Oh
huh?
yeah.
No comment. Huh? Yeah, I bet so.
No, Curve. So Curve has been an interesting experiment because Curve, of course, has not done well in terms of price, but just in terms of everything else, like it's been like I remain like very steadfast in my conviction about how like incredible Curve is, especially with all the stuff you're seeing with stable coins. I mean, stable coins at all-time market high. You're seeing very good likelihood that there's going to be stablecoin legislation out in the next few months. I think August is what Sam Kazemian was saying in his thread on because he actually went to the Capitol and has been like rubbing shoulders with all these people.
Good work.
It looks like we're going to have stablecoin legislation. Ripple's launching a stablecoin on Curve. Like Biddle, the BlackRock fund, just passed $1 billion. Like all the signs are pointing to like a major stablecoin season. So like I'm super stoked with Curve, especially because like mostly I've just been yield farming, so it's like I'm earning all this free Curve, and whether like that Curve is worth 5 cents or $5 when I get it, it's still like amazing yields and Curve I can do a lot of cool stuff with, and it keeps paying me money. So like I remain a Curve maximalist.
I'm a Curve maxi too. Assume put me on. Assume you say it's talked about Curve for a year and a half before I finally got in. Before I finally got in those pools. Yeah, Curve's the one.
A Curve.
Yeah, and you guys launched your token, I think, on Curve, so I'm curious to hear how that went. Just real quick, though, in the private chat, could you drop your Twitter handle? Because DeFi Advisor's trying to shout our show out.
Okay. Profile.
I think I have it, actually.
I got it right now. Right there. Yeah, we're just waiting right now. Transaction went through. We got the Curve borrowed. Just waiting for it to be displayed at the bottom so you can actually like just see what having a position on there looks like. And then,
that is cool.
And after that, we can show just what opening an option position looks like. But the concept is like I like it. Like no more need like to have to get there. And then there's another aspect of it. If you have the AIs communicating directly to the smart contracts, it also gives you an extra security layer.
Could you elaborate on that? What do you mean by an extra security layer? Like it's gonna like look over just make sure like what's going in is.
Look over the transaction, what you know is going in, what you're expecting, and you don't have to worry about front ends.
That's key.
Yeah, you don't have to, because there's like so much like front end stuff, and just like coming from like security, there's like stuff that's just weird that can happen. Like it has nothing to even do with you personally. Have you ever seen when the guys will do the weird little attacks where they'll take over the domain with
Badger got hit with that.
Engineers, little service tech guy at Google and stuff like that. That has really nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. But it's
what's messed up about that? Badger got hit with that. So someone hijacked their domain, didn't inject.
2 years ago, right? Or last year?
Yeah. And people bought insurance against it, and the insurance refused to pay out because they're like, well, it's not a smart contract issue. Like, that's a front-end issue. The contract doesn't cover front-end issues. So it's like, even the people who like thought to buy weren't protected against it. So it's like, what are you supposed to do?
And seeing it is kind of weird. Like that part is really kind of weird because they don't really have like that'd actually probably be a good ass idea actually. Like how they have Nexus Mutual? No, because they have Nexus Mutual, right? Like tokenized cyber insurance.
It is a good idea. Yeah. It's free alpha for you if you guys want to do it.
Book will be out in 2 days.
So as you can see right here, so if you open up your Curve position or whatever, because sometimes it's so hard to mentally grasp your position.
It is. Can you zoom in a bit? Can I see?
I'm sorry about that. How do I do that? Okay, how does that look?
Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay, so you'll be in here. You look at your holdings. You're scrolling like, okay, I got my Curve position I made. And you'll see right here, wrap BTC, Curve, borrowed $1. God, health factor looks fabulous.
Great. Yeah, you're fine.
You're ready to like rock and roll. But just making this whole process and then containing it in one space is like the whole thing that I see where the value is. You don't have to kind of go anywhere. And as we expand and get better and quicker, just being able to hit with a series of, because we're actually adding something next where like complex multi-layer transactions, where you can say, find me the best one. It picks that one for you. And then you can get what you need. And then you just say, okay, that looks good. Bam. execute.
That's so cool because like one of the biggest opportunities is lending rate arbitrage because there's like it's sometimes I'll see it like within Curve itself. Like Curve USD will be quoting one rate, Llama Lend will be quoting a different rate. You go to a different chain, you get a completely different rate, and no one is thinking like, how can I like just like get this all in one place and make it easy? And that's just within one protocol. Like you talk about then Aave and Fraxlend and all the different like lending markets out there. Yeah, you can go to Inverse and whatever. If I could shop around and have it just like automatically figure out, like you guys are doing some big stuff here.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I think too, just to effortlessly be able to get funds, like with the bridge, like the word bridge is like cool for me too. Just like, okay, I need it on Fractal, I need it on the East, and just to get it there. And I was actually that thing. I think it would take about 3 seconds from mainnet. Mainnet's supposed to be the slow one.
I know. So
Hey, mainnet fast. I got 1.2 Gwei right now.
it's cheap as I can't believe how cheap it's gotten. Like Resupply was Wavy from Murin was bragging that like the entire deployment of Resupply cost as much as sending like just making a swap during DeFi summer.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know what though? I think people should be happy though. If you're a dev and you're serious, you have an opportunity to deploy on a network with $119 billion worth of stables. You have that opportunity.
And for $100, it's wild. Although I'm not going to get fooled because I know we're going to get a bull market. I actually think it's going to come pretty soon. I think like within the next 6 months, we're going to see one of those like resumption of the bull markets where everyone gets greedy, and gas is going to be 50, and I'm not going to be able to get my $5 loans out. I'm not going to be able to close my $10 like positions.
Oh God, that's the one thing that like is like crazy because it happened like a little bit. I think, and it was crazy because it was the Gwei from a historic standpoint. If you've been around, the Gwei wasn't that high, but it was high because it hasn't been high like that in a long time. It was like 150-ish, and I was like, oh, I forgot this. I forgot. Ooh, wait.
I used to send my transactions like before I went to bed at like a little bit below the Gwei rate just to see, wake up and see if my transaction went through or if it didn't. Like this is stuff kids don't know about, right? Like they don't know about dial-up modems. They don't know about gas wars.
No. Oh my. The most insane moment I saw, it was just wild. I'll never forget the Mutants launch where they were paying
the
metaverse
lands. The metaverse lands were crazy.
An entire ETH to mint. I was in my head. I was like, yo, ETH is ever $100,000, and like somebody's gonna remember that moment. Like you're gonna remember. Like I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
It's gonna happen, and we're all gonna look back upon this as the golden age when you could actually like do anything on mainnet for a Gwei. That's just my like dumb opinion.
I paid thousands for gas for other side lands. The other side lands were crazy.
Gosh, yeah.
Oh, man.
The other side lands was nasty work. I'm just going. That was nasty work. That was horrible.
That was the one with Kevin, right?
No.
What was the one that the Kevin like this hideous anyway is like a hideous like mutant super blocky.
Look up crypto hobos.
Oh no,
Pranksy bought one of mine.
You're talking about the mutant, the what was it? What do you call it? The mega mutant?
Something like that. Yeah. There it is. Here it is. I got it. Pixelmon.
Oh.
Anyway, I didn't have you guys here to talk about old times. I'll get the picture up and you'll know what I'm talking about. GLend V2. You mentioned before the show we need to talk about GLend V2.
Okay, definitely. Okay. GLend V2. Currently, GLend is on Arbitron. We actually are releasing GLend V2, which will be powered by that was it. It's gonna be
right. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that garbage, yeah.
Yeah.
You should do a kids show with that.
I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy that for my kids. We're acquiring that.
That was funny. No. Okay, what I was saying. With GLend V2, basically, We're updating the contracts. We're actually going to be powered through Layer 0, and we're going to be offering a cross-chain lending market. So you could have a position on Ethereum, pay it back on AVAX, have a position on Fractal, pay it back on what's a good one?
Sonic. Let's take Sonic.
Sonic or something like that. And we're basically going to be allowing to get like the most TVL, the most competitive lending and borrowing rates, because we're able to pool resources from all the chains collectively. And that will be coming up pretty soon. And that's like one of our bread and butter products. I think we might have, it's pretty low, but I think like 500, 600K or something like that on Arbitron currently. And I believe with having a cross-chain strategy, we can get that up into the tens to the hundreds of millions, and then be able to offer competitive lending rates for singular users and institutional users.
Very nice. Very nice. So let me ask, because I know that last time we talked, you said that you were doing like seeing a lot of like user growth in terms of like Solana and meme coins, I think.
Yeah.
And then it's such a different audience though from the institutions. Like you're talking with both. Like what's the like it's almost like night and day. How are you like handling both of these?
We actually have a partner right now, RFD. They're actually been coming in helping with a lot of the institutional people that we've been speaking to. They're actually deeply connected in Washington, D.C. and also Bermuda. So they've been able to get some of those people from like traditional Wall Street guys and stuff like that, and get them to see some of the opportunities that we have. Yeah, it's a completely, the meme coin crowd and that crowd is two different crowds. But
it's sort of
we all,
good that they're separating a bit, right? Like you have the meme coin people going to Solana, and then like the institutions are they're gonna go to what, mainnet?
a mainnet. They also like base, and what's the other one that they like? Surprisingly, they like what was the one they told me that was weird? Arbitron. Arbitron is actually for institutional users. From those guys, they speak highly of it and they know about it. They actually, you'll hear them talk more about Arbitron than base and optimism.
Okay, I could see that. I could see Arbitrum and Optimism because they kind of, they've been around for a while. They've got like pretty good BD teams. No Polygon though.
No. Nothing with Polygon.
I haven't heard about Polygon in years.
Oh, Polygon's doing some good stuff.
What are they still doing?
Well, you got to be fair, Justin. You have to be fair. They have the most used crypto app in the industry, and I don't think you can even say like it's like illegitimate stuff. You heard about Pump Fund and the stuff that goes on there. From what I've heard about Poly Market, it's not that. Poly Market is top dog.
Poly Market's on Polygon? I didn't know that.
Yes, that's crazy.
Right in the name.
I thought it was on ETH. Like
no,
real talk. Okay,
no.
fair enough. I'll shut up about Polygon. I thought it was on ETH the whole time.
Poly
Okay,
Market. I mean, I'm saying they're kind of
Okay, you got me. You got me.
They're low key because nobody really knows us on Polygon like that. They kind of like holding us up on their backs right now.
And I'll go ahead and drop a plug if you tune into Leviathan next week. We're talking with some people about Polygon and got a good panel coming up. So tune in next week and you'll be able to see a new QR code with whoever won the QR pass, talking about some Poly Market stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
So in a way, like Base sounds like the winner because Base has got the meme coins and the institutions in one place.
Yes.
It's a wrap. It's game over. It's game over.
And that's where Gemach launched, right?
Who's going to onboard the masses?
No, we launched. We launched on May.
What's going to be the first chain they're going to go to? Boom.
Base.
Game over.
Yeah, actually, I
They won.
I forgot what the what the name of the project was. They implemented the Coinbase wallet system. I think it was like insane. It was like 1,000% user growth immediately, like injection. Like they have something over there if you can like tap it. And you kind of think about Coinbase. I see Coinbase positioning themselves like Apple when it comes to like the main bank, but because they control like all the means of production, basically Base. Then they have their end unit. Then they have their wallet, and then they have the rails on and off. And then they got the other thing they added, the wallet abstraction. And I think people actually do use the devs over there do use the Paymaster because it's extremely cheap.
Yeah. Well, don't forget though that they had to crawl through broken glass. Not just the past 4 years. They've had to go through like 15 years at this point of like preaching Bitcoin and crypto and just everything to get to like the overnight success there. So they've earned every piece of it. Like, amazing stuff that they've been able to pull off.
Yeah, all the right way too. Like
very much
Armstrong. So. Armstrong showed the right fight, the good fight, and he definitely got rewarded for that.
You see where CZ's trying to sell Binance US to Trump? I heard it. I
saw something about that. I can't tell how much of that's real, how much of that's rumor. Because there's also like some rumors he was trying to get a pardon and like all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, CZ and SBF trying to get a pardon. Oh, the SBF interview with Tucker Carlson. That's on Gemach DAO on Rumble. There you go. Check it out.
All right. So I hadn't planned on watching it. I have to admit, just because I don't think that like I don't know, like I don't want to build up SBF anymore, right? Like he's going to get out of prison in 4 years. We all know he's going to launch a DeFi protocol. It's going to get trillions of dollars. And I just want no part of that. But I'll watch it on Gemach Rumble.
Yeah.
Thank you for your support.
We got to support you guys. Yeah. If it's to help you guys out, I'll bite the bullet.
Oh, thanks. Really appreciate it. Connection to it soon and
advisor. Yeah. And like when I talk about crawling through broken glass for Coinbase, like it'll also be the same in my opinion for like you guys sticking it out. Like just longevity in this space really matters. Like so. In a few, like when this bull run comes within the next 6 months, like I'm guessing, or 6 years or whatever, like if you guys are still around crushing and launching as fast as you can, like people are going to be looking at Gemach and be like, how'd they get so big? How'd they get to this unenviable position? And you'll be able to talk about like everything you had to do. So like, just it's so inspirational to see you guys like sticking through and doing all this.
Oh, definitely. But this space and just like being able to ship and build things, it'll keep you motivated. Like I remember where we started and I see where we're at and it's indefinite. Like that doesn't motivate you and keep you like ready to go. I don't know what will.
I want to say one thing in that the most important part to this, we're two black men, shocker. 42, 41 years old, right? Both went to HBCUs, both were D1 athletes, right? And we've been on for like 5 years or so?
Yeah, 5 years.
We have not had a single argument. That's impossible. That's impossible for any human. That's impossible for any man. And black men are aggressive. We've had some debate. Whenever I mess up, and I do mess up, Asun will give me the business. But I've gotten to the point where I want him mad because two things will come out of it when he starts ripping into me. Right? Rumble came from Asun getting into me about fees. So that's why I want these arguments and debates to happen because it unleashes innovation between us two. I don't know if you can have like DeFi Advisor said. I don't know if you can have a dynamic like that. I don't know if you can go to Harvard, Yale, MIT to find a co-founder like that. It's impossible. God's good all the time. All the time, God is good. Little Negro spiritual for you. I go on mute.
DeFi Advisor says he sees to him it seems like you, sir, Justin, see the younger generation as a tool to make a dream for yourself and make it possible for the younger in a good way. And it's I think DeFi Advisor was commenting like the generational gap because
Yeah.
assume you're a bit younger than us, right?
This Negro's a couple months older, a couple months younger than me. No, he's a little bit older than me. I think he's older than me.
Yeah, I'm
Or
old.
you younger than me?
Oh, okay.
I'm actually old. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I mean,
He's like 40,
all of us,
41.
we're all boomers in this space, though.
yeah, no. But I'm just I just seem a little bit younger because of I was one of those guys, programming like when they're like 8 years old. I was in the like during the .com bubble. I was only 15, but I was working. I was working at it like yeah.
So you should have more gray hair than Justin if you're around working during the .com bubble.
No, I was a kid. No, I was a kid.
Wait, you talking about my gray hair? Now I gotta get some just for men.
No, it was literally funny.
I think it's distinguished. Gray hair is in for men, they say, but what do I know? Like, it's not like I'm
I
fashionable.
don't remember. The ladies like it. I can't. I was gonna shave it off, and my ex fiance told me to keep it. I was gonna shave it 3 years ago. I was literally gonna shave it 3 years ago.
But the ex fiance told
me
you
to keep it.
But she's an ex now, and you're still keeping it.
Because the other ones like it too.
All right, we got some hard-hitting questions. MD is asking Justin, when are you going to get a llama?
I got a llama. I got a llama for
Have you
a year.
staked it?
You just don't know the wallet.
You thought I was 22. Thank you. That is like so nice.
Ooh, DeFi Advisor. Well, going back to what DeFi Advisor said about the youth. So I created the AI augmented neuroplasticity theory at UC Berkeley in January, right? All the books you see come from that theory, right? The reason why I came up with that theory is watching Sydney play Roblox. That's where it came from. So to answer DeFi Advisor's questions, 1000%. You need to listen to what your kids, because this is all they know. Like the metaverse, they're going to destroy us in the metaverse. Once the metaverse runs, these 8-year-olds, 10-year-olds are going to destroy us because they know they've been playing with Roblox their whole life. They know crypto. Roblox has crypto in it. Minecraft has crypto in it. They know this space. We can't compete. We are old. These youngsters call me an assumed unk.
What if you send them to public school as a way of handicapping them, like nerf them a little bit so that you'll still have the advantage?
That's what it's gonna do. But you know what? But you know what? Just how Gemach was in Johns Hopkins last week. How Gemach was at Syracuse. How Gemach is in National University. How Gemach's at Penn State University. Gemach's gonna be in elementary schools.
Oh wow!
It's very simple. Very simple.
Someone's going to bring education on the blockchain and kill it. So I hope it's all of you.
TCG World.
I know
we're partners with. Look them up. TCG World. Look up BitCountry. We're partners.
All right, I'm doing
We're
that
building
right now.
universities in the metaverse right now.
I don't want to bring children into it, but I know that among the people on this call, there's some brilliant children in the mix. You've already talked a bit about yours, Justin, writing a book at age 5. What's this book about? Because if I were writing a book at my age, I'd be writing Hop on Pop or something.
Go on Amazon. Go on Amazon. Type in Gemach DAO, Giga's Big Helping Day. A story of friendship, fun, and a happier world.
All right.
She watched Godzilla yesterday. She's seen Godzilla on Roblox, right? And I was like, Sydney, there's Daddy watched Godzilla, right? So I went on YouTube and it shows the progression of all the Godzillas. She was like, that Godzilla's ugly. I said, I know. And she's like, oh, I want to write a book. I said, let's go. It was written 8 hours later.
Can you is this the SidTech University stack? The Gemach Guide to Money?
University stack. It should say Sydney Stories Book 1.
Yeah. Let's see if we got. That's pretty amazing. I'm gonna buy this, by the way.
No, see that. Oh, there's some bangers in there. Go to the last book. Never mind. Home man. No, type in Gemach DAO GIGA. It's gonna be easier that way. I got too many books on there.
GIGA? Giga?
Yeah, Giga.
Giga's Helping Day. See, this looks more like the kind of book I might be able to write.
Free with Kindle Unlimited. Let's go. You're welcome, world.
Nice. Let's see, can we look inside? No, I can't look inside. Did Gemach's AI generate the art here, or are you guys doing
Yep.
AI art just yet?
Gemach's AI generated the art. London is an agent. Grace is an agent.
That's some cool stuff.
Come here, baby.
Cool stuff.
Come here, baby. Here comes the author. She just woke up.
This
Come
is
on,
exciting.
See, we're showing your book, Sydney. Look.
Hey, Sydney, how's it going?
She just woke up. Say, how you doing? She don't want to
Oh, you
talk.
need some coffee, don't you?
She needs something. She needs some sugar.
Morning, Sydney. How's it going?
They're showing your book.
Yeah,
Say, buy my book.
we're gonna drive some sales to your book here.
Yeah, Daddy, it's the bull. It's the bear market. Daddy broke.
Oh, so you can't afford
All right,
coffee.
you gonna say nothing? You done? Say thank you for buying my book.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Thank you for writing it.
Yeah. All right, you can go play. Say bye.
Bye. Bye.
All right, baby.
That's some cool stuff.
She gotta earn her money. Got to earn her money. This girl going too quick. She got to buy her vineyard bonds clothes.
Well, if her book sells well, maybe maybe she'll be supporting you. Maybe she'll be buying you coffee.
Oh, that's it.
Oh no, this girl is wild. This girl is wild in terms of coding and Roblox. She gonna make a Roblox game. That's where she gonna get her money at.
Yeah.
So, Roblox is a key.
Random question, like my understanding is the attention span of this generation is about 0. Like, being completely destroyed by social media and TikTok and.
Well,
see, I think as soon you're thinking about like developers. I'm talking about like the general population. Yes, like if you look at YouTube, and sorry to cut you off, man. If you look at YouTube and you look at Rumble and you look at your numbers for your views, I purposely will post something like an hour and a half lecture, and then I'll chop it up and put it in little snip like shorts. Right? The shorts will have 5 times the views of the full video. So I will always just throw the video up there and let it run. And then once I get back to it, I'll take that video and chop it up. And then that's where the numbers come from. That makes sense.
Soon you're gonna fight. So why don't you guys fight so we can clip it and get a good short?
No, I was just gonna say, just from what I seen with my child, just like in her kids she goes to school with,
This child's crazy.
I don't think we have like small attention spans. I think we're just most of the things you present to them are boring. If you give them things that they actually, because I was just my daughter was watching something goofy one day on YouTube. I think it was a Mr. Beast or something, and they were building a city in Roblox. They were making like a copy of I think he's like from North Carolina, and then they were showing these guys who made this full-on copy in Minecraft of New York City. So I'm just looking at my daughter watching it. Then she goes to YouTube, looks, what's she looking at? So she looks at how to do it. Next thing I know, she's like, Dad, can you show me something? Ask me about a little bit, a couple instructions. She's like, I need to figure out how to make the world flat. I want to create it like this. I was like, are you going to do a city? That's going to take forever. You don't want to do that. Next thing I know, goes a couple days later, she's like, hey, Dad, look at this. It's huge. Just because I never really, until you watch them really, because like my mind, Minecraft is stupid or whatever. But when I started seeing what she was doing, what really was going on, it's a high level game of Lincoln Logs. But then, because it's a whole world, they can get very in depth with the creation. I was like, she's making very big symmetrical shapes, all of these huge components of the city. And then I'm looking at, because it allows them to like go up and down, kind of be like a god. I'm looking at the actual scope of how far and big this is. I was like, dang, you have to have a good memory to memorize all these locations and then spots and spaces. They have a higher level of concept than we do. I believe it's almost like with you train the AI robot agents within like a virtual environment, and then they get to move around and do those things. They have like a higher level of ability just going through that. I'm just watching it because I was one of those kids when I was younger. Like on the computer early when it was abnormal. Now, all of the kids have it. That's just kind of what they do. I think their attention span is actually better, but they have to be engaged. Like if it's boring, if it's not like what they want, because it's different. Like they're like you try to find similarities between us and them, and it's not comparable. Like if you when we grew up, Friday, if you missed Steve Urkel or whatever it was, you literally missed it. You never said that. Like you never said. I'm just saying, like
You made me flash back on that one, homie. You got me on that one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I had to be realistic. There is nothing from my childhood that has the access to information, what I need, what I want to look at, what I want to do, or even create ability of a tablet. Like
Okay,
nothing.
So it's more like there's so much good content now compared to when we were growing up that they're distracted because there's just like a plethora of amazing stuff. Is that like a fair way to put it?
Yeah. And I think kids are gonna have to adjust anyway. I think the way they're intaking information is better for how their life will be. Because if you want them to be like you're thinking like, okay, this is how my life was, this is how I existed. But in reality, like if you look at some of the stuff with the agents or some of the coding stuff, life seems like it'll be more of a what you want type of thing. Like, hey, I want a company that does this and does that and give me some agents to do this and do that. That didn't exist. You had to get people, they had to collaborate, you had to have social skills. It's a lot of stuff you had to do that. But now all that kind of stuff look like it's getting to get abstracted away. So it's realistic for a person to just ask for something and it happens. They have this thing, it's kind of interesting. Have you heard of vibe coding?
I've heard the term. I didn't realize if it was a real practice or if it was just kind of like a meme.
I thought it was a joke, but it's okay. Interesting thing. Y Combinator. 90% of the projects that they're incubating correctly right now, all AI generated code.
I could see that because like no knock against YC, but like a lot of the YC like mantra it's not about building the most technically sophisticated product, right? Like they just want to like find a pain point and attack it as quickly as possible, and if it works then throw money at it, and then they can figure out like the code behind it. So like it's not like sophisticated code, right? Like necessarily, like it's more like there's a specific opportunity, like let's just attack it and be first.
And hard, like fast and hard. But
oh yeah, I mean the like the incentives behind their like business model, like you just know what to expect of the YC company, right? Like you can expect I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just like like I'm not going to expect good customer service, right? Like they just want to get my dollar, and once they got my dollar, and they want to get another dollar.
Super growth,
yeah. But also YC super like they're good at finding the opportunities. Like they're super bullish on stable coins. It's like the number one thing that they're looking after is startups that are doing stable coins. And it was during Terra Anchor that they were like, I think probably like maybe like 90% of the YC startups at the time were just literally like taking the 20% yield and giving some of that to Americans. And then the whole thing collapsed.
Yeah, the stable coin. The algorithmic stable coins are risky, but I think we're in a space now where back then it wasn't the big treasury yield, and they weren't purchasing all those treasury bonds and everything else. I think it's immature to a point where it's just going to really just take off. Like, because Coinbase, they were talking about some of the settlement stuff that they do. I was amazed. They use USDC all the time.
Oh yeah, like that's one of the crazy things is that had like long been one of the dreams is like actually using stablecoins for settlement. It's actually happening, and no one's talking about it.
No, nobody's
like right here. This is the only place on the planet Earth where you can get this alpha right here. X, YouTube, or I guess maybe you'll restream this to Rumble. Some of the good clips.
But I think that's another.
When is it gonna be live? I need to get my Rumble on.
It's live now.
It's
I think
live.
When is it gonna be uploaded to YouTube? I'm saying.
It's on live on YouTube.
Oh, so it'll be available immediately?
Yeah,
It's already available. We're
Okay,
live
let's
streaming
go.
to.
All right, yeah, you'll be on Rumble
got-
in 30 minutes. Give it an hour, maybe.
All right, nice.
Yeah, no.
It's been my first time on Rumble. I don't think I've ever used Rumble.
If you monetize on YouTube, Rumble pays double. If
We don't monetize on YouTube.
Rumble don't play.
Okay. Well, double
Rumble,
00 is
you,
the problem.
Because there's a lot of crypto people over there. You can go crazy. You can go crazy on Rumble.
Oh, you guys don't stream on Twitch?
No, we don't do Twitch either.
Oh, just
I don't look young enough.
No,
All right, partnership. Let's run it.
No,
Partnership. Let's run it.
You guys gotta do Twitch. That's
Okay.
Okay, just in crypto, just like just people who follow crypto, just I don't want to give just a random number. Twitch, I'll just check. And then another thing that you guys could do, because it's like you could cross market there, because like let me see. Okay, for crypto right now, total 511K followers of just crypto. Then you can also do just chatting, and just chatting has 30.9 million. So you could get a 0.001% close. That's crazy. That's all right.
I'm convinced.
For example, on Rumble, right? Go on Gemach DAO right now on Rumble. I'm live streaming right now. I'm talking to you.
Oh, wow. That's like restaking for streaming, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm stream recycler. I'm in 2 dimensions at once. Quantum entanglement, my friend. You studied it.
Let's see. Live streams, Gemach DAO Rumble. Oh wow. Yeah, I see Oh wait, no, that's the crypto channel.
GDEX right there. Boom. Running.
Yeah.
Making money.
Gemach
Let's go.
DAO. Look at that. Pro late night scanning. Video only.
Yep.
Live.
Blow. Go to that store. Go to the shop real quick. Go to the shop real quick. I'm gonna hear a
Where's
flex on y'all.
Where's
The
shop?
purple, the
This down
orange
here?
button. Yeah.
Orange. Oh, there it is.
You see how the Bored Apes made all that bread on them shirts and stuff. I still got 5 8 Fest hoodies that I wear.
Oh, I need these. I need this. Well, my Christmas
You got that
shopping's done.
limited. You got that limited edition Assume G-shirt. You see, we got them G-shirts popping.
Here, let me switch tabs so everyone can see this. This is gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna.
Thank you, sir.
I got the merch. Oh yeah, he's got the merch. This guy.
Did you play lacrosse? Is that why you have the lacrosse?
No, sir, the Johns Hopkins lacrosse team is a sub DAO of Gemach DAO.
Oh, that's so amazing.
Funny how that worked.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the little John Hopkins youngsters. Yeah, we got those guys. Man.
Hey, you want to hear a funny story? Yeah, I know you shaking your head. How crazy this is, right? So, I got a group called Valhalla in LinkedIn. My people, most of the business to business are in Valhalla, right? If you're in LinkedIn, hit me up. I'll put you in Valhalla. So, the professor of Johns Hopkins that created the blockchain program in 2019, we go way back, right? So he was like, Justin, he's in Valhalla, so he sees all the crazy stuff I'll be doing, right? He was like, Justin, can you come lecture to my class on the 3rd? I said, yeah, bet, I'll be there. So we're going up to his office. He was like, oh, this is a lacrosse player. He's going to be in a class today. He graduated from Yale, played lacrosse at Yale, and because he had 1 year eligibility because of COVID, he went to Hopkins to get his last year lacrosse in. Oh, it gets better. His roommate is also from Yale, and they know all kinds of crypto. I was like, how the hell you even know this? Them dudes is something else. So we have a sub DAO. They're gonna make everybody money.
No, DeFi Advisor is hilarious.
What do you say? I didn't read it. Oh yeah. Oh, 1,000%. Oh, 1,000%. I get crazy. I am not responsible. I got a PhD in leadership, right? When you see me do something, do the freaking opposite.
Is that financial advice?
That's financial advice. Don't do what I do. You can't do what I do. I'll just leave it at that. You can't do what I do. Because I have receipts and I let people know about my receipts. Because they can't say anything about it. They can't say that we're scamming or anything. I have receipt after receipt after receipt after receipt. You don't want to mess with me. I have a short fuse. And when I get angry, Assume will tell you what happens when I get angry. I'm working on it though.
Get even?
No. The thing is we're all about just educating people. That's all we're here for. You know? We're all here. We're all exactly what DeFi Advisor said. You lead by example. You lead by example. I just want to change the world. That's all. That's all I want to do. You know,
I'd say you're
you have these grifters coming in and things. You have these grifters coming in and things like that, and we know that they're here for the money grab, but nobody wants to listen. You know,
yeah.
that's all I'm
How do
coming
we
from.
how do we clean that up, by the way? Because like that was one of the things that drove me crazy about the bull market was the like influx of grifters and like rug pulls, get rich quick, like garbage.
I don't have the
I,
answer. I don't have the
I
answer.
don't either.
unfortunately, I have to admit, it's crypto is based on hype. So a scammer actually has an advantage. A marketing person with nothing has an advantage. You know what I mean? Like they have
Mhm.
a unrealistic because usually the guy there was I'm not gonna say the name of people. There's this people they were out maybe a while ago. If you didn't really use the product or kind of know, you would think it was the biggest thing on earth. Like it was like the biggest thing on earth. But if you look at the substance of it, none of it was there. But they were extremely good at marketing, like extremely, really good at marketing. And if you're very, very good at marketing, you can you can go crazy. Like I think that's the
Look at Cardano.
marketing does very, very, very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but marketing does very, very, very well. Like, you can look at Ethereum, you can look at the stable coin, you can look at the real stuff. It's all there. It's all there. It can be proved on chain. But Solana had some marketing and people just flocked to it. They didn't care. They didn't care, but it's marketed good. It was positioned for them to consume easy, and they just eat it up. But if you got the real stuff, it's not. It's just that's real stuff. Like you ever give a person advice, like, hey man, if you do 100 push-ups a day, it'll change your life. Just do 100. Just start off with 20. You get to 100. That's something that simple, especially just because we're all men a little bit older. Being able to do push-ups every day, just doing that, facilitating that, there's so many good benefits to your life to that. But does somebody really want to get up? They'll make excuses for something that good. they'll make and it'll something help them. Like even with Curve, I'm a believer in Curve. I've seen what they do. Michael is a dog. He's a dog. I give him
I tested that. I confirm.
most
I agree.
respect. And made a product, gives yield, been consistent. Nothing. Uniswap doesn't even give out anything, but the name's nice. The way they're put up there, it can get a little bit more pop because it's just how it is. It's weird. It's literally weird within the space with that stuff. Because I think when you get more of the newbies, they go. A good ticker name. These people are so funny. If you got a good ticker name, you'll outperform a good product.
Oh, yeah, it's sad but true.
Why wouldn't a grifter want to come over?
Boy,
It's too-
Justin's face throws it like the.
I have a terrible poker face. I do.
No,
No,
your video,
your
Now.
face is like literally froze.
video
You look
froze
sick.
like right as you're about to crack up. So,
It looks
Now,
funny.
so I laugh because of Solana. I laugh because of Solana because we got the first academic grant from the Solana Foundation. Now, whenever we got that, they said their focus is on India. That's how Solana is slapping. They told me that 3 years ago. That strategy was amazing.
big
And
numbers.
nobody said, no other protocol, because I was talking to everybody. I was talking to Polkadot, Ethereum, all of them, right? Nobody had that strategy, and that's how Solana hit. That's it. That was it. That was a juice.
No, MB, you're right. The soft liquidations, I benefited from that. That was innovative. Nobody's noticed. Like even Curve USD, the lending rates. They also got the saving rates going on.
Oh, it's about to get
innovation.
It's about to get pretty wild too, because resupply is about to launch, which means that there's going to be like very intense downward pressure on those borrowing rates, which means you might see a flood of Curve USD
Can you explain that?
coming on the
'Cause I don't
market.
know about that.
Oh, that's coming up this week. Get your you should get your Gemach AI programmed for resupply.
All right, yeah, I don't know about. I gotta look at that.
We can add that. That's actually one of me and a couple of devs were thinking about adding something to even make us get our integrations faster. We're gonna do a SDK, and that way protocols can directly just integrate, and then we can go in, we can integrate faster. Oh, you didn't know about the resupply? Oh man, resupplies.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, good looking on that one.
No, it's pretty wild because we talk about stable coins, and like there's going to be like obviously the institutional stable coins have been the winning ones because like they just have access to the money printer. They can like bring stable coins on chain in size. But we haven't yet seen the renaissance in decentralized stable coins. But maybe like resupply might end up being the thing that unlocks like just like heavy mint pressure on Curve USD, which might pull like Curve USD to be like the first in this current climate, to this current batch, to get to that coveted $1 billion mark. We'll see. You know,
I remember they had issues, but they messed up the clean break. But they didn't have those issues with that clean break. I remember what it looks like when somebody hits that. You remember when the narrative was pushing that MEM was going to overlap DAI. I seen what it looks like when that momentum is really there. It's possible. I seen it with that. I seen when Daniel when he went on that tier. I was like, ooh. It's not people's place aren't locked in stone. He showed something. I didn't because I'm not gonna lie. Before he did that, I kind of thought it was all locked in stone and they won over there. You don't even play that game. But when he did that, I was like, oh, it's not. This is not even close. This thing's still cooking.
Yeah, I mean that was just a different time. Like I feel like back then, I don't want to say it's easy, but like it would be relatively easier to get to $1 billion TVL for like a decentralized stablecoin. Nowadays, while like all of DeFi is like a few $1 billion, it's like such a high bar to clear. I don't know. I'm bullish. I think it's gonna be I think we're gonna be in for some good times. But I've been feeling that for the past like 10 years. So definitely don't listen to me.
Perma bull.
I am permabull. Well, because like, when you just focus on the tech, there's so much cool stuff happening that like you don't even notice like all the crazy like dips pretty often. At least I don't. Like I only have the charts open when it's going up.
To be honest, now that I'm old, I look at monthly candles. I don't really. Hourly is like. Woo! I'm looking for entry. Like, I just No, because like if you zoom out and look at it from a monthly perspective, it's just like, oh,
But
man.
Hey,
you also
try to trade on 1 second Bitcoin chart. That's brutal. That's absolute craziness.
No,
You can make some
no,
money. You can make some money, but it's crazy, crazy, crazy.
no. It was funniest thing when we're really getting into it because we got the GDEX product, different product base. So there's a lot of younger kids. They trade those meme coins on 1 second candles.
I was about to
It's
ask
like,
about meme coins because if you look at the monthly candle for meme coins, aren't they all just giant red candles?
yeah. Well, it depends on what you like. Let's say if you're looking at Doge,
Okay,
no,
all right.
it's a killer. The ones that have lasted over time have gone
But
crazy.
99.9% of them are just like launch and down, right?
Yeah, boom down. It's all hype. It's all hype. But the only thing scary about it is I don't think we've seen the best meme coin yet, though. Like because they're
He's
easy
been saying
and
that for 3 years.
accessible. No, because I'm just saying how
No, I'm
accessible it
just
is.
saying. I'm saying that as a compliment. I'm not
Yeah,
saying it
no,
like, oh, you've been saying that. I'm saying it as a compliment. Like you called
no,
it. Everything
no.
he calls, it happens. I'm just saying.
Well, no, I remember a long time ago when they had the first little meme coin thing, and I was like, "You guys are lucky. ETH is charging you $230, and saving you. ETH is saving you right now because you don't really want to make that swap." Now I seen Solana in prime time. In prime time, Solana is quick, but it's still stuttered out. There has not been a chain during a bull meme coin hype up that has been able to facilitate smooth trading all the way through. You facilitate smooth trading all through, that's a different type of price action. That's a different type of FOMO. That's it can. I honestly believe a meme coin like could get to number two in like because it doesn't have to have anything. If there's something, if you could, because this is how rare I think it is. Okay, like if I had to name like musical artists, like a freak of a musical artist, it would probably be Michael Jackson. Because if you think about it, to have a person who's universally liked by everybody, that's weird as shit. That's not normal. And it's like, no, it's generational. And you're not going to see that often. Like you can see something that's okay, but like to see a person like that and what that looks like, I think there's a meme coin, there's a concept that somebody could come up with that would be like a Michael Jackson type of thing. And everybody would just like it. If you could come up with whatever that thing is that everybody just happens to like, that everybody could get, if you could get something that's like, okay, let's say, I can't say everybody likes Michael Jackson. I might say 80 to 70%. I can't think of that many things that people will agree on. You can get 80 or 70% on board to just some little, because what is Arthur Hayes called? He calls meme coins culture. And if you look at them at the aspect of something of culture, there's no way somebody has tapped into that all the way. I do not believe
The White House called it culture. That's what the White House called it.
It's literally it's called, it brings out culturalism and tribalism at its highest extent, and then it has like financial backing with a clear access to people using it. There has to be some type of thing that can be represented culturally that the majority of people would get behind.
Building off your idea here, could you tie it to like a musical hit? Like I think of K-pop fandom as like the closest thing that I can think of to this, where people are just like, I want to support this artist, I like this song, I like this hit, I want to get to the top of the charts. So if you had like a meme coin chart that was tied to a song, and then people had to buy the meme coin to get the song to the top of the chart, like the K-pop people just buy like thousands of like dollars worth of memorabilia just to like get the sales of whatever like to like the top of the like to show their like support.
Yes. No.
Iggy Azalea. Iggy. Look at Iggy Azalea. Look at Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez last cycle. He launched what was 1,000 albums for $1. It sold out in 2 minutes.
But these are people who are not essentially popular. Like I'll give an example, like of a person who's like top end popular, but they don't touch nothing like this. If you go look at his stats, you know the soccer player Ronaldo something. It's Ronaldo.
Yeah, Ronaldo. Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo, right?
Cristiano Ronaldo. if you actually look at his social media stats, they're unreal. Like if you actually look at them and then compare them to people who you think are famous, he's the type of figure that could make something unrealistic happen because his draw is too big.
Yeah,
Most
him
people
and
like
him and the
LeBron
Rock.
James is cool in
Kevin Hart fell
America.
off, but the Rock could go crazy.
Huh? He doesn't have the draw that like Chris. He doesn't.
He don't have more than Ronaldo.
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, here, just for looking. Hold on, I don't want to give an right number.
I thought The Rock had one of the most followers on Instagram. That's why I said The Rock.
Oh no,
you know what I'm saying?
No. It's not even. Let me see, Ronaldo. Okay, I'm gonna see The Rock. I just want to see what his numbers are. Just for this, The Rock. 390.
This conversation is fantastic.
This is so much fun.
Got me laughing, got me angry.
Well, this is so much fun. This is why, like, when you guys said you wanted to come back on, I was like,
yeah. No, bro. Just for context, I wanted you to see this. Let me see where I go. Okay. Oh, okay. It doesn't show. Wait, does it show?
Yeah, DeFi advisor, you're right. I don't do real football. We're black. We don't do football.
Cristian Ronaldo has 650 million followers on Instagram. And
how many did The Rock have?
The Rock, 394. They're not in the same sphere, bro. You're right. You're right. No, but like the just looking at the numbers I've been seeing, there's figures and there's people. They don't mess with stuff though. They don't really mess with our space. But I see that there's things and stuff that everybody can get on if it's right. There's everybody really will get on it, but it has to be right. But to be right like that is rare, like extremely rare. But I see. But I think to me, Pump Fun gave the potential of something like that happening real good because you had a bunch of coins just come out. For this type of token to ever be created, you're gonna need a whole bunch of stuff to be made. But I believe like there's a meme coin that could come out. It would be insanity. I think if it was to come, it would probably come during a bull run. But you would know.
Come on.
Wasn't it Trump? Wasn't it Trump? It wasn't Trump.
No, man.
It wasn't Melania.
No.
What?
No.
What?
No.
Oh, okay. Thought that was it. My bad.
That's not
My
it.
bad.
No. But the thing is, I'll tell you this.
Wait. So you're trying to tell me you just trying to take liquidity out of Solana and move it over to Ethereum? That's what you're trying to tell me?
But I'm telling you,
Okay.
but you can talk about that. But anything with that type of hype, if it does come and hype does die, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad because it could literally because the reason it'll go up and the reason people do it'll be just purely because they like it. Like Doge, I just like it. And when they change their mind and it's in the sky, that's going to be bad. That's going to be bad. You don't want to see the number get a 98% correction.
Oof, I'm not ready for the next market.
You're seeing it now.
Yeah,
we're
already making plans for the next winter while we're still in winter. Gents, I gotta jump pretty soon because I got a call at 9. But before I bounce, no, I don't want to because this is like so much fun. But before I bounce, we got
a live stream on Rumble, man. We got to. That's
gonna be happening. Don't worry. We're gonna get Rumble and Twitch hooked up at your recommendation. But before we bounce, we got more people tuning in towards the end, so not everyone was at the beginning. I'm sure they'll all go back and replay it. But just for the people who missed at the beginning, drop some pitch for Gemach, plug anything you like, drop any alpha that you haven't leaked yet, whatever you want to get to the currently almost 500 people watching on X, which is awesome because it's Pie Day. I'm sure people are out eating pie. But go ahead, pitch away.
Oh, definitely. Want you guys to come check out our suites. We're always shipping. We're always releasing our on-chain agent. We are building on it. Got any things when you try it out, anything you wanted to add, any protocols that you need, and just experience on-chain ability with natural language in this. We're basically offering the new UX, the new crypto experience, and we want people to enjoy that, compliment on it, and tell us how we can improve it.
Excellent, excellent. I mean, we'll be in touch because obviously we want to like get some of the Leviathan stuff hooked up, like seeing all the curve stuff hooked up. We want to get that like as best as we can. We won't get resupply on there, all that. But Sir Justin, anything you want to add?
No, I just want to say that Asun built this absolute monster. He's brought in the best devs that we can find over the last 5 years. I mean, this is my brother from another mother. You know, we ride or die. This is all we ain't got. I tell people there's no more tricks. I'm pushing the boundaries, and me and Asun have a relationship where I'll send him something. And if you don't say anything within 10 minutes, it's fair game. I'm gonna keep going and keep going, keep going. I keep pushing. Here he come. All right, gotta pump the brakes a little bit. That's our relationship. That's my brother. So we're gonna keep building. We're gonna keep pushing the boundaries. I don't even know what the hell is gonna happen. I don't even know what to say. I'm sitting here cursing in front of my daughter. Sorry, baby. I don't know what's gonna happen in the next 8 months because if we get, we'll be on. We talk about what was it? Cybersecurity the cybersecurity thing. I already got 20 chapter outline for it. So, like I said, we don't know what's gonna come because we're gonna talk to you. We're gonna be on Rumble with Curve Cap talking for 2 hours, and there's gonna be 3 ideas that come up. That's just how it happens. It's how it happens. So I don't know what's gonna happen. That's all.
Excellent, excellent. Well,
AI,
thank you all.
I was gonna say AI is gonna get faster and cheaper. I know that's.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know that, but anyway,
And
Jeff.
smarter.
Yes.
Faster, cheaper, smarter, better. Like we might be past the singularity next time we talk.
All right. I got one more last thing I want to say. I'm a professor. Traditional universities will collapse. Are starting to collapse right now. Now, because of that, viewers need to find what their niche is, what they're passionate in. I just happen to be passionate in crypto and blockchain. I got lucky. I got blessed. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, find something, whether it's art, whether it's music, whether it's whatever. Figure out how you can leverage AI for that, and you will. I don't even like writing books. I got 20 books on Amazon. I don't even like, but I knew there was a gap, and I knew I could dominate. I know I could dominate, so that's what I did. So you got to find a little niche where you can dominate leveraging AI, and then you kill. Because if you're in college right now, I hope you're in some major where I hope you're not in computer science. I'm gonna tell you that. I hope you're not in computer science. I'm gonna tell you that. Because I ain't gonna say nothing.
Somebody would say that. That's crazy.
I ain't gonna say nothing. We learned that them computer science, it's not the students, it's the professors that are trash. It's not the students, it's professors. We see firsthand. So find a niche and dominate. That's all I'm gonna say.
Good advice. Good advice. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining. This has been a long one. Which are the best ones? I like it when we go 2 hours. Let's try for 3, 4, 5 hours next time. Like really go for a record. It is Pi Day, so go enjoy. Yeah, on Rumble for sure. On Twitch, it's Pi Day, so go enjoy some pie. Go check out everything that we talked about. Go buy some books by Sydney Gemach Dow on Amazon. And Squids, we'll catch you all on the next tide.